I made an oopsie whoopsie. I forgot to hit the record button. Whoops a daisies. Alright, do a little recap what I did so far. I have gone a few months. I had to take a loan because you're running out of money. I've done a contract if I remember doing that last time. I took some legal center stuff. Yeah, some things happened. I did jerk. I'm currently researching because I got the next engine. So I am going to try to see if I can design that. On this engine. We'll do manual transmission. Actually, not that. That's just. I'd love to do manual transmission, but the problem is that's way too much more and expensive for it. Mm, that'd be a great thing to steal. The problem is, I think that's only the machine gun box, not actually the actual combat tank. Yes, I'm warmongering. I'm selling the ability for people to warmonger. Although it says that it's trade office available in Europe. Where the hell is it available? I'm not seeing it. Hmm. Yeah, I'm making the scuffed broadside tank and broadsides tank. Let me show it off real quick. As I designed my wonderful land ship with a single side. This is why it's called the heavy broadside. Is a single turret. And then I designed the broadsides with a lighter gun, because I could actually carry the lighter naval gun that I put into it. No, now to find where the hell that trade office in Europe is. Where is it? I'm just gonna look everywhere now. I'm not seeing it. You're lying to me, game. Okay, maybe it has to do with people they're allied with, external politics. France, Italy, Russia? Is Russia the... No, Russia doesn't want it either. Yeah, how's your day going, DJ? I lose my mind looking for the person that wants to buy my tanks but isn't available on the screen. I'm dumb. It just means I have an office in Europe. Isn't that's probably what it means. Anything new with the Civ 5 mod? Just going insane with the modding. Nope, not even using my tanks. Big sad. Well, it's time to deliver my tank. Guessing it means you can't just have units everywhere, because there's a provision system. Slash, if you run into enemy territory and stay there too long, you start taking penalties. Another executive to hire. Let's go. But he's French, so I can't hire him. Big sad. Mm. Optimization Bureau. Let's go. Greece and Norway have signed an alliance. Get that new armor scheme set up. Now I'm gonna go into production hall and produce enough tanks for 35 total. I shouldn't need to upgrade the tank for a while. How many do we have in storage? We have 10 in storage, so I just need to produce 20 tanks. Or, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna produce 25 tanks. 35 tanks total. Go to the order system and order even more supplies. I might have to order from Asia. Ordered enough for 20,000, or yes, 20,000 tanks. I've ordered enough for 20,000 tanks. Yeah, so the British that piloted it hated it, because of course they did. And war has erupted between Mexico and Liberia. Okay, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yep, The Mexican army has marched all its way all the way to Liberia. Okay. Good for you, Mexico. Expand your... I will buy this random crappy German tank because I want to steal its equipment off the tank, not the actual tank itself. But get in there, engineering team. See what we can totally, like, rip the copper out of. As the machine gun is one of the things I would like to steal first. I could probably update my current machine gun system. Cool. Where is he from? For me to be able to hire him. He is from Germany. I cannot hire this man from Germany because Germany does not like me. Here, more reverse engineering. Let's go. There is something requires my attention. Next, I'm gonna steal hull parts. If I don't have a lobby... If I don't have a... or if I don't have a contract to... end? Right, I have a contract once I finish the production order. I'm gonna save it and then I'm gonna immediately lobby the government for a contract. Would I need a supply? Guess I've owned 32 days. So, I have as much time as I want to my leisure, but I do want to complete as fast as possible. This also does help because I am possibly going to have a different update to the design pretty soon. I'll just pay slightly more. Which one will have the capacity? No, Wilkins and Sons. I'll ship it to them. It's only like $400 more per unit. That gets the entire order done instantly. Either it broke through like at the very end or it broke through at the beginning. I can't remember. Alright. Delivery delayed. Current battles against a artillery unit for them. So it's 22 days. Can I design something while they're reverse engineering? That's the real question. Ammo storage. Because that's the holder we're currently using, which provides some crew comfort. Because this has safety and crew comfort. This will get rid of some of the safe crew. Wait, that adds our ricochet? Okay, that's a weird thickness. That might be something to keep, but we do have the light holder. It does increase crew safety, and it also keeps the ricochet. This one also... It makes it where the crew hates this door, but this door also is better and it has thicker armor. This hole also increases ricochet chance at the top and top thickness, so that also helps against artillery shells. I will take that. No more designs except for we have a hatch flap where we have a vision slit, which this takes slightly more materials to make and is slightly harder to make, but it does increase the situational awareness of the crew and the crew external comms. Next thing with that done, now I can go on to designing a new sponson or equipment. Does make it slightly more weighty. The Thing is, it also does increase side thickness by a lot. We do have the new machine gun that we stole from Germany. It does have a lot better soft firepower. I'm using the British parts on it to make it better. This reduces the range, this reduces the rate of fire. I'll make it way less and technically be better at its job. The cup flash guard reduces rate of fire for accuracy, secondary weapon reliability, and repairability. This will allow for an increased rate of fire, but make it really, really hard to repair. Well, this one makes it a little bit more accurate. So what about the belt fed? Makes it way less, but tanks the rate of fire into the garbage. Yeah, so we're gonna go with this. I think it weighs slightly less than its counterpart. Every pound matters. Uh... We're currently researching on the stolen German tank. The engine parts. Now, if I was to design what I would call the pillbox, the mobile pillbox. Let's go to this centipede cooling thing. Take the road wheels. Heat tempered sprockets. Take the garage. That's a 24-day design. I'm very tempted to start production of more of the broadsides right now. How many juniors do I even have available left? It's the real question. Oh yes, the engine is just not designed to handle that. Mm. Is there anything I can do to make this engine better? I might task the engineering team to build the new engine first. Alright, so we got a carburetor and that makes it more repairable. Operational range. Yeah, just keep the repairability low. I will replace the truck radiator, or replace the normal radiator with a truck radiator to make the crew comfortable. I will improve the brakes, be more loud, but it doesn't matter. An improved gearbox. The main transmission does reduce the amount of men we need to run the tank. But the improved gearbox also does reduce the... Well, this will be designed a lot more for just cross-country speed. It's not going to go that much faster on the road. We have a single day to work on the Beak Mark II. Immediately get the team to start reverse engineering the tread wheels, the treads of the tank. Alright, now to go back into engineering to see if there's any update to the engine that we can apply. Yes, there is. It makes it slightly less repairable, but their carburetor is better. We got an angled flywheel, which will make it a lot better, just removes the obstacle height. And then we got thin brakes. It'll reduce the slope angle, but no, we're doing improved brakes. Then we got light transmission. Light transmission decreases cross-country speed for increased road speed. But actually, that allows... Oh, that's repairability of the power unit, not the actual power of the unit. We'll just keep that box there. Take 5 days to design the updated version of the engine. And then we'll start the immediate work on the new design. Give it its brand new engine, version 3. We'll give the warhorse 2 treads. They're better maneuverability wise. Mark 2 turrets. Give it Mark version 2 light naval guns, and there we go. This is the tank. Unfortunately, we don't have another commander position. Driver, we got a gunner. Got a loader mechanic. And then just take 2 more mechanics. Slightly go over cruise ability. Common naval shell, solid state shell, alloyed shell. Pre-war ammunition, low grade fuel. Actually, what? Let's save design. What is the current? How many more days off of the next research? Because I might delay the design until I get the next thing. No, it's just female sponson. You know, we're not going to delay. We're going to immediately put in Broadside Mark II into production. And it's slightly more expensive material-wise, and it's 1,000 more man-hours. But it is a better tank overall, as its armor is a lot more thick, and its soft firepower is through the roof. It'll take 23 days. After that, then we can tool into building that tank instead. Empire in Ethiopia. Today is a sovereign day. Mexico has captured the capital of Libya. It's relocated its government to territory. We'll start researching truck fuel. Actually, no, we will start researching bolted assembly. The horse will be not the best running gear for the next hull, but it'll be fine. I'll go to Design Bureau. Only has 4 problems to amend, which is power loss. Yeah, I do have the option for a female sponsor. Clone the initial design. We will have a normal turret floor, which will reduce roof thickness, but whatever. I'll have... I'll keep the reinforced turret hatch. We'll take shipbuilding steel overall. As it is technically lighter, and it is better than wrought iron. It also is cheaper to construct. Unless I get the design done pretty fast. I don't think I'm going to be getting contract. Or I could do the really ridiculous design that I planned. It was just putting these gun plates on. What's the contract want? It wants mobility, soft firepower, and mobility. Because why do they hate this design? Its mobility is garbage for what it wants, and they want better crew. It's also too heavy. They only want a tank of 20k in terms of heaviness. Let's say I get rid of that and go to the Mark II Centipede. Slap in only the welded plates. Now let's just go down to even one of these. Just crappy engines. Okay, what if I got rid of the current hull and went down to this? That's the main issue. I think the hull is too heavy. How many days do I have left on to apply for this contract? 25. I have to go to engineering to see. It will be within the weight limit. But I need to upgrade its running gear. Yeah, so the Whippet's running gear actually is better. But that is 3,000 man hours. Let's save that design. Go with this design. Technically, the heavy mark is a lot less to build. Let's see if I want to spend time in the engineering bureau building the new treads, or maybe do a hole real quick. Currently, I gotta go back. Gotta go through load screen real quick. Currently is a 14-day project, so I have the contract ends in 25 days. I have 10 days maximum that I could spend designing another part and then getting this out there. Let's say if I upgrade the Whippet's design. That'll take 8 days. Put that part out. Let's say if I wanted to upgrade the heavy mercs hull design, how long would that take? Adding ammo storage in, adding... It's a light hull door. Adding shells. Adding that vision. I think I'm gonna do this over the reds as a... Whoops. hull door. Does make the crew like it more. Increased ammo shell storage. And increased crew awareness. We're also going to get rid of that. We're going to change it to bolt assembly for the crew safety, and we're also going to change it from wrought iron to shipbuilding steel, because it is technically cheaper and easier to produce. So we go from using 50-50 to using... It goes from using iron to high carbon steel and medium carbon steel. This design will actually take a bit longer, so I will be making this. And then we'll have to wait for the design. We're getting a new parts for the tread anyway. So might as well scrap the new whippet tread. Alright, so... Oh, we got a battle. Just... They absolutely hate my fucking tank! Ah! We go into engineering. Go into... changing out the whippet. We'll scrap this design. Probably should have just scrapped it, but... So we got idle runner. Get a sprocket. A sharp tube sprocket. Spring rollers for increased limit and speed. And then with the grouse. We also have the option to do the Letha wagon. Oh, let's see the component ability. Can this be applied? Tooth sprocket. New spring rollers. Like add that. I do not have the time to add that to the new tank. Nor will it actually go onto the tank because it doesn't fit. So I need to go back over here, rip that out of production queue, ignore it completely, and just focus on the whippet threads even though I cannot use it for this model. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Is this the model I'm thinking of? Plans have changed, everybody. Still. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Steel Knight because this is because I forgot about this. This is the main production bread and butter of my original series. Because the reason why is this thing, for whatever reason, amounts to actually getting everyone to buy it except when they demand a heavy tank. I won't be designing it immediately. I will wait to get the new treads on it. That means I have an action. I will be changing again what I'm going to be producing from the Whippet treads to the new German tread. For the sole reason of this new tank that I will be designing after I get the infantry contract will be 100% this design, because it is remarkably cheap to produce comparatively to most designs. The only cheaper thing is this thing, but this thing is purely a box with a machine gun. Get in there. Oh, whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. The driver. Get a gunner mechanic. Mechanic. And... let's just get another mechanic. Pre-war ammunition, low-grade fuel. Alright, Britain color scheme for the heavy mark. This will be its only production run, as I'm going to then switch over to the next thing. As I want the Steel Knight in production for forever. as the Still Night is now going to become the bread and butter. Days until that contract expires, 19 days. But the funny thing is, this tank might also not fulfill the contract at all, which will be sad. Let me just get the Engineering Bureau to do something. Also, on that note, while I'm getting the Engineering Bureau to do something, I'm going to cut for YouTube in this recording.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air is thin. The game begins, but no one wins. Oh, it shines like gold, it feels like fire. A fleeting touch, a burning desire. The strings are tied, the stage is set. A broken soul you won't forget.